there are people who, when they listen to shows that are tailored to a certain format, and maybe people who listen in who assume that they are one or the other of these, characteristics, races. They assume things about themselves that may not be true. Looking at it across the board, it would seem that there's nobody of any particular color or so-called racial group is necessarily left out of what would be called ascension. So
no, it's not. No, everything, all material goes back to another aspect. I don't even care if you was made after creation. Whatever it is, going to go back to the original source.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I'm saying? To the original source. This whole thing is a one-shot deal for everything on it. You see what I'm saying? For everything on it. Hell, you might be popping a cold one with Adolf Hitler when you get where you're going. You see what I'm saying? Because there's different roles down here, and different things meant for different things to happen certain ways. You see what I'm saying? So it's not going to be like that religion thing. My group is going and nobody else's.
Going, right.
Everybody, it's a one-shot deal. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? Even in the Gnostic text, when they was talking about this is one of the ones that was taken out of the Bible. Jesus was on the mountain, and they had all these people of the church ascending, and all these people ascending, and had a little boy with him. He said, now, come on now, I know some of them people down there that ain't ascending. Them good people. I just can't believe that they not going to. And Jesus say, shut up, they going to. See what I'm saying? Now, what do they mean by that? If you take this from images, they're talking about ascension based on whatever alchemical component or consciousness you are at that particular time. But ultimately, everything gets to go. Everything gets to graduate. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Peace and love to y'all.
Okay.
Peace and love to you, too. Thanks for calling in.
Right.
All right.
Yeah, and the reason I was saying about the first question is, I spoke on the white man for 10 years or more.
Right.
And I remember C. Freeman L. used to say, he who makes you mad and he that you most concerned about is your master.
Right.
So it meant it was time to leave that alone. Okay, first we needed to know what ailed us. We needed to know what situation we're in. We needed to know Afrocentric thought, Eurocentric thought, how the rulers of the society, and how white supremacy shapes our lives. But my point here is it's not supposed to become a theology. Whereas we go through this stuff over and over and over again, Meanwhile, black people behavior is becoming the worst in the galaxy. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So obviously it is meant, this whole shit got to be damn overhauled. You see, you got to disband this whole planet. So, you know what I'm saying, and all, and stuff, you see. And we got black people walking around with so much messed up energy. You see what I'm saying? And, and so much low self-esteem and so much messed up mentality to when they look, they just like on the same, probably worse than the mutants that the people are talking about. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Because as you think it, so are you. And believe me, white folks, for white folks, one thing about them, they're exposed more than us to things in us and stuff. And you can get a greater conversation out of them quickly than you can a brother. I was on the plane, and white folks was I had on my Egyptian jewelry, and white folks was just ooh, I love it. Ooh, I love it. Then they had a black flight attendant, didn't know her ass from a hole in the ground. She looked at me, ooh, is that a bug on you? Because I had the scarab on. Ooh, is that a bug? You see what I'm saying? So down here it's about who's awake and who's asleep. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's on that level. Give me some more questions.
All right, here we go, you guys, and everybody has their hand up now. So we're going to go to the next caller calling in from area code 856. We're live in the remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from. 856. Okay, we're going to go to the next caller calling in. It looks like from area code 614. You're live in the remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Hi to you, Miss Blue. This is AXR from Columbus, Ohio. How you doing?
All right, greetings. Greetings.
And greetings to you, Bobby. I have two questions for you. The first one is, I want to know how important is group rituals or partner rituals?
I would back off from group ritual right now.
Yeah.
People are so messed up now. Until when you
Sure
open
is.
up a ritual thing, you might get them people energy on you. I would back off from eating around a whole lot of people. You see what I'm saying? And I would back off from, you don't need no more than the person that you do a ritual with. Y'all got to be in sync. But I damn sure would not do no ritual with Buster Brown from down the fucking street. You don't know what level these people are, and you mess around and stuff. You see what I'm saying? You mess around and your nose start growing when you lie. You see some stuff like that, or your big toe might swell up, or some shit that might happen, or you might, end up without an asshole and have to have a pipe shoved in your side. You just don't, because you don't know how fucked up people are.
That's
so I
true.
would not fuck with no mass group rituals on none of these crazy people around here. You see,
Yeah.
and don't think because they're all black they're all good. No, that's your death. Shit, these niggas here and all. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So I would say make sure if you did one, make sure it's no more than 2 or more people, and make sure you all are in sync. But you don't open your plane up to none of these assholes out here. You see, and don't be invited to these people. Tell them we're gonna do a group ritual and different stuff like that. No, you don't know what's going on out here. People are messed up.
They sure are. And everybody, like I said, is at a different level. So it's not even, you
right.
know.
This is about raising up self now.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. So I wouldn't even do nothing to save the damn planet. The planet got enough sense to save its damn self.
Yes, it does. Yes, it
Ask
does.
them fucking tornadoes the other day. Did they have enough fucking sense to show you who's in charge? So, so all this kind of thing here and all of that, I wouldn't even deal with it on that level.
Right.
Yeah, you had another question?
Yes, we have some more. We're going to go to one more caller. We have about 7 minutes left to go in the form. Calling in, it looks like from area code 719. You're live in the remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
Hi, this is Almost Hemmitt. I'm calling from Colorado.
Okay, greetings to you. You had a question for Brother Bobby?
Yeah, I do. Hey, how you doing, Brother Bobby?
Yeah.
My question is, when I find out what the truth and who you really are and who I really am, and is it cheating to use that power to change the world into the way that you want it to be?
Now you ain't gonna be able to change the world the way you want it to be. It's not cheating. It's a waste of time. You got to change you.
Yes.
In the way you want to be, and stuff like that. Because this ain't nothing but a damn illusion. Which means if this is an illusion, then the only thing you can do is change your perception of the illusion.
That's it.
You see, like that. But no, we are the world shit.
Yeah.
We ain't feeding no big stomach babies in Africa or no shit like that. Motherfucker, I saw a damn big stomach baby picture in 1972, and in 1990 they were still showing the same big stomach baby with the flies around the head. Wow. Looping that shit, disco style. So the point I'm trying to make here is, it's about changing your own perception, and you can do that now. You see, you can do that now. One way to do it is to give up on self. And what I mean by, I'm not talking about run out in the street and lay down in the street. What I mean by the person that you like about yourself that you think is so important, your little idiosyncrasies, it don't even exist. I was, 25, 26 years ago, man, I was a bad motherfucker, man. I had my shit together. I had my shit together. I was a bad mother. I don't even know that asshole now. See what I'm saying? That's how much another dimension, and I was the shit back then.
Wow.
I was the shit back then. I had a goddamn suit for every motherfucking day.
Wow.
I mean, shit, my shit was bad, man. I had volumes of clothes. I had a goddamn trash bag full of numbers. Because I took an old man advice. He said, talk to 1,000, you bound to get one. And I took him up on that. I talked to 1,000, and I had a bag full of numbers, didn't know who their mothers were. And stuff. I'm just saying my shit was on the chain 26, 27 years ago, and I don't even know who that motherfucker is now. That's how much I have evolved from that old perception of who I thought I was.
Who you thought?
You see?
Yes.
You see, so, yeah. So get rid of that nigga.
A whole lot of self.
Yes.
You get rid of that nigga, then it's going. I tell people out here that don't like themselves. Simple.
Yeah.
If you get rid of that motherfucker,
Right.
you ain't got to worry about no liking no more. Say, look, that no longer exists. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know, that person no longer exists. You can say, fuck it, I'm a refrigerator now, just not so that motherfucker don't exist.
Right.
You know? I'm a toilet. Whatever it takes, goddamn it, to get this nigga off me, that motherfucking asshole. But whatever the deal here is just transform yourself on that particular level. On that particular level. You see.
Right. Okay. I don't feel so bad now then. All right. All right. Thank you, sir.
You ain't going to be able to change. You talking about as far as changing this world?
Oh, you can't. No.
Shit, you better get you a couple of grenades and throw up in this bitch.
The way I'm saying it, I mean, the way you have explained it to me and everybody else that have listened to y'all speak, by changing myself, I changed the world at the same time. And that's what I'm trying to do.
Well, you change your perception of the... Yeah, you can change your perception of the world.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You know, that's what you change your perception of the world, not the world itself. You see what I'm saying? It's not like you change overnight and I'm sitting in the bed and because you change, I just start beating my meat or some kind of shit. You know. The world, this nigga done changed and shit. I'm in here choking my goddamn chicken or Jackson 5 Live. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Jackson Live. None of that shit. You can't change the world on that level. You see.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. You can only change your perception and stuff.
That's it.
Your perception. You see. Of that.
All right. Well, thanks for calling in. Peace and love to you.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. You too.
All right. We have about 2 minutes left to go in the forum. We can go to overtime if you want to, Brother Bobby. We're going to lose the people who are listening in chat. I want to tell you guys, Brother Bobby Hemmitt, reach out to him, get this information, get that mirror, get that picture packet. Summertime is coming. You definitely want to get the purple dick. 678-358-1055 is the number to reach Brother Bobby. And definitely download this show. Yes, yes.
Okay, well, what you want to do? I mean, it's all good.
All right,
I mean,
we're going to keep going. So if you guys call in, if you're not on the phone line, we're going to lose you. So I say peace and love to you. Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Brother Panic will be in the house. See you guys there. We're going to keep it going. Don't forget to download. Peace and love, everyone. Much love, Warm Spirit. We're going to keep going. So we're going to go to the next caller. Calling in, it looks like, from area code 719. You're live in the remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
I think you're still on me.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, going to the next caller. Calling in, it looks like, from area code 931. You're live in the remix. Please tell us who you are and where you're calling from.
All right. How you doing, Ms. Blue? This is Michael. I'm calling in from Tennessee. How you doing, Bobby?
Hey, how's it going?
I'm good. I got a question for you, Bobby. I had an experience, and I'm trying to get your take on it. Well, to make it short, I was on the back porch, and I pretty much, I guess you could call it, let an entity in. And what happened was I looked up at the sky, and, it's nighttime. I see a spark of light. And when I seen that spark of light, I started to shake. I shook for about, probably 30 seconds. I'm sitting there shaking, and I see a cloud come around me, a white cloud come around me. And I seen a white bar that was as big as a house. And it was a gray bar on top of it, and this bar downloaded. Well, after it got through downloading, I looked back up a little bit while I'm shaking, and I see where that spark of light was at, I see a shooting star shoot off from that exact same spot. And after that, my brain feel like it's moving, and I feel real stimulated, and I was just trying to get the take on what that was.
It could have been an inner experience that you thought